Out. Welcome. It's Thursday night. It's 10 p.m. I'm Rich Lubonwa. You know what time it is. It's the meetup. Welcome and happy Heritage Day to you 13 people who have tuned in already. That was the Flames. The Flames are all the way from Durban. These dudes were doing this thing back in like the 60s. I'm gonna play their jams. It's amazing. Welcome everybody. How's it been though? How's it been out in the world? I was scanning around Facebook looking out for the outfits. I never see any outfits. What's your heritage? What were you wearing today? What were you drinking today? I feel that there's a lot of people that I was on the radio of color the whole day, and all I could see was music the whole day. So people were dancing the whole day. So if there's 6 people here now, but I think it'll get better. Blondie Chaplin, there's Jillian knows already. So I think it's gonna get better though. We're gonna have fun this evening. I know that. This is the cool down. You know what I'm saying? You've been drinking and buying the whole day. This is the part where we kind of chill. Do you know what I mean? Because you've been heritaging the whole day. I mean, the price have been bumping. I don't know how they made Pride Day now in the middle of the year when we all know that Pride Day is literally the 26th of December. That's the day we bride. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that mode. I'm waiting for this. I'm ready for December, boss. Do you know what I mean? Because that's when people all come out and everybody comes out. Everybody gets down to wherever they're from, Durban, or if you're from Joburg, wherever you go to the place. Right? And for me, my main thing is I smell. I love nothing is better for me. Nothing's better than the smell of a braai. You know what I mean? I can be I'll be driving down the road, I smell a braai immediately. I'm hungry. I'm scroll. I want to bite to the braai. I can be at a braai and smell a braai and want to bite to another braai. That's how much I smell braais. Payday tomorrow. Away at least the payday tomorrow. So people are able to stretch it, make it a long weekend. Because things have been bumping this week. Social media doesn't give you a break, right? Yeah, this yes. January, this whole year. That's correct, Celeste. I want this year to be finished. I want to call it a day. Honey Glazer's life an Indian. She must be a Hindu. Because like social media now, because things happen and everybody has an opinion on everything. You know what I'm saying? You could just look out, go outside, go on Facebook, go on one of your social media things, type there the sky is blue, and you check how many haters you get. Do you know what I mean? Newlands, yeah, but Newlands is killing it. Now I got the video of the pastor. I'm not going to talk about the pastor, for the main reason is that I do not care about anybody's life. You know what I mean? He decided whatever he does, he's like, oh, he can do whatever he smarts. And but for me, it's like, if you're gonna make a video, you're making a video to bore someone, right? So like we've all seen the video, right? And the video, if you haven't seen it, it's not really that interesting. But this girl is trying to frame this pastor because this pastor is after her mother or whatever. But you know what you gotta do? You've gotta create a premise. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're watching a movie. If you want something to happen, you gotta have even if it's a 30-second video, you gotta have a young build up. Do you know what I mean? A young build up, just so everybody knows what happened. You can't It's like you're putting on a movie and all of a sudden you see a car stop and a guy gets out and he punches another guy and he jumps in the car and he drives off and then he swears. Then you're like, what happened? No, because everything in that video, nothing made sense, right? There was a pastor. Okay, some things were questionable. Because like for me, I know if I was in that situation, any person, even like with the juju, what, you must leave, bruh. Just leave. Even the pastor, he should have just left. When you leave, no one can say anything. They can just say, Chick is running. You could be going anywhere. You could be going to the toilet. You could be doing anything. Like I was with a friend of mine, and the video people came for him. Right? It was one of those bring your love back. It's bring your love back type of vibes. We had a South African one like that, right? And this oh we I met him in town in Durban, right? And we were chilling, and we went out to. He was a gambler, and he said, "No, let's go to the tab," and we went to the tab. We get to the tab, and while we're chilling in the tab, all comes in. You know what? When they come in, I tell you how they come in. They come in strong, right? They come in with the camera. They come in. There's a sound guy. There's a light guy. There's a camera guy. There's a whole lot of people, right? And so we were just in the section for like a little while. I think we might not even 10 minutes. He was coming to place his bets. He's a worse guy. He's gonna place his bets and we're gonna bounce, right? His name for purposes of the story will remain Brandon, right? So we're standing there And while we're standing there, it's quite busy, and you see the camera coming in, the camera's moving around, and the lights, and everybody's like, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" And then he came straight over to us, and then with the mic, looks at him and he's like, "Yo, Brandon, we sent you by, let's say, Alicia. She said that she still loves you and whatever." And it took my man not more than 2.5. Even the mic ran away. 2.5 of a second, my man was gone. He didn't even wait to hear the story. He ran away so fast, I couldn't contact him, and I was with him. I couldn't find him. He didn't answer his phone. He's thinking I set him up to get his love back. I'm like, no, bruh. I don't care. I don't care about your life. So yeah, the pastor went live there. And the thing is, he said something very that kind of it's a trap. What you should never say is, if you're in a situation, is "I'm not drunk." If you say "I'm not drunk," you look drunk. So you made a few flops there, but I think at the end of the day, it's all gonna end well, because he's a pastor. So people mustn't worry about other people's lives. That's what I'm trying to say. Let the people carry on. As Jay, we already got a saying from Newlands. It came out 2 weeks ago, which is, you don't want to see people happy. I think we need to put that one on a t-shirt. That should be our December t-shirt. We should put a billboard up in Newlands. You don't want people to be happy. So I have an amazing guest. So as you know, if you're here for the first time, welcome. This is a talk show. If you want music, you can request music. I'll play music, because I don't know what you want. If you want music, if you just want me to look at you, it's fine. We'll do that. The guy I'm about to bring on he's one of, he's still young, but he's already an OG. He was the one when I first saw this. Oh, he was the one who made me think that, hey, bro, Brainos can also get in there. Because I first saw him on he was on TV before you couldn't even stream. That time you could only watch TV. If you missed something and it said "to be continued," you couldn't buy there and tune it right. Let me check when the stream's coming on. To be continued meant that's it. If you missed the first off and you only kept the second off, continue from last week, you confused. He was on TV that time already. I don't have sound effects. Let me see. I don't have sound effects, but this is how even done a quiz. So we're gonna talk about him. He's a very educated guy. That's the thing. So I'm gonna give my own. What's an OG? Kurt Kid said, "What is an OG?" Oh my gosh. It's an old guy, right? You must Google that. Just do your homework, Kurt. Go on to Google and Google what's an OG, and then you're gonna post the answer here, then we're all gonna check it out, right? Where you from, Kurt? Kurt Kid. Oh yeah, you're still a kid. That's why you don't know what's an OG. So I'm gonna bring this dude on. You want the effects? I can't put the effects. I sat down late because I had to set up the things. So I'm gonna go pop 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 pop. So ladies and gents, this guy, I love him for everything that he does. He's an amazing gentleman. Let's make some noise for my boy from the bottom of the screen. It's Joey Rasdien.
Yeah, wait, come on. How must I put my camera?
Like that looks.
Is that fine?
That's fine, but you got those two black lines next to you.
What black lines?
You know, like when you're watching a TV, but this
this one.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Okay.
Pow, 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 pow. Okay, this is Joey Rasdien, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise, clap, clap, clap. Yeah. What's up, bruh?
Yeah, I'm and you. Oh, Richelieu. Yes, that's enough. Remember the first time I met you, and then I was like, "Do you speak French?"
The first time and every other time after that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like the first couple of times. Like at a pet center, at the that was a quiet thing at a pet center, and then there was one time where I saw you, but you didn't even know we were watching. I think there was a festival. We were doing the Ha Comedy Festival, and you guys were doing a festival at a pet center. I think it was you and Neil and Calvin.
Yes.
And who was the other guy? And Neville, I think it was
Neville Pillay. Yeah. And and they were trying to make it like it's a beef kind of a thing. I'm like, but it's comedy. Because in Durban, Durban, they don't understand that there's more. Like in Joburg, but you can go to 5 gigs the same day.
And Owens will put you on. They're like, here's Richelieu. Stick
They're
out.
happy. They're happy to see
happiness. Yeah.
In Durban, if there's 2 gigs, they're like, nah, these guys are having a gig the same day as us. I'm like, bro, it's comedy,
doesn't matter,
bro.
man. Yeah, doesn't matter, man.
You're
Yeah.
looking mad chill, dog. How was your
Yeah,
how was
isn't
how
that
was
time
your
of the night? Isn't like, can't you see I look like I read Quran because it's Thursday night. It looks like that. It's not that. It's not. It's
you look
like, yeah. I was
you wonder
looking
people
for my love life, man.
if you're looking for
Like
your love life.
yeah, I lost it somewhere during lockdown. Like for the past 6 years, I've lost it. So I was looking for that. Also, yeah.
You try to get swag, bruh.
Yeah, yeah. You know how it is, man. Yeah, I'm old. My son is in matric this year. He's going to university next year. Huh?
Yo.
How do you like that for a tomato, bruh? I got Bracelet's grandfathers. True story. True story.
No, but
Ada Brown, mine. He's a
you
he's a
can't deep with that.
grandfather of two. Yeah, two.
And how old is he?
He's got two
32.
two grandchildren. I was like, bruh, two grandchildren, my guy. Yo, it's hectic that. Because that means that he started early and his goodness also started early. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a cycle. It's a heritage. It's Heritage Day, so
It- it- no, it's the truth, bro. It's the strangest thing. And I have a girl that was in my class. Like actually, there's like 4 or 3 girls that was in my class at school. One's got like 3 grandchildren. The other one's got like 2 grandchildren. Yeah, they were in my
sure.
class at school, bro. It's like, yo,
Next
these
year.
people.
And they look.
And then
But I
and
mean,
then I
how do
was
the people
nervous.
look in? How do they look? Do they look the same age as you?
Yeah, it's very difficult. Richelieu, me and you are the same age, guy. Like people don't know.
Exactly.
Like you're 43, this year, 44. You also 40.
Yeah,
This
bruh.
guy, yeah, we're the same age. Yeah, and we and you started late, so yeah, so it's alright. You're not gonna be a grandfather soon.
Yeah. I start everything late. I like everyone. I like to make sure everything is right, and then I only
Yeah.
jump in. I'm never the first one
Come
in,
on,
bruh.
ask you this question. How does the people that was in your class look? That's the question. Those ones that was like, you're gonna amount to nothing, Richie. You're gonna amount to nothing. Those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, bruh.
yeah, your techies is always clean. That's the only good thing about you. You're walking around with clean techies. Clean techies and iron clothing. You're the only bra that I still know that doesn't have like crease. I've never seen you looking not quiet. Like I've never seen like even when you drink, you don't look scruffy. You still you look like you just
Hey,
walked
bruh.
out of the shower in a magazine. But the bra is drunk there. But it looks like this guy is modeling. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
well, yeah.
It comes from
Where does that
because
come from though?
you have to fool your parents. You know, you have to fool your parents that you always are right. So you
Oh,
go and look
okay.
untidy. So you,
Okay.
but for me, I won't
Okay.
lie to you, bro. My Bali, I think my Bali put me onto the whole cleaning thing. Because
Okay. Okay.
when I was a lighty, bro,
Mm.
I used to clean the neighbors' shoes for ons,
Mm.
bro. So,
Right.
but they were big, right? So they were like in high
Yeah, yeah.
school. I was in, like maybe young, bro.
Yeah.
And
The
I said,
floor
Cody,
shoes.
I'm like,
Did they wear floor
clean your
shoes?
shoes.
Yeah.
They wear sneak, what's this, the Jack Purcells and that,
Oh, Jack Purcells. Okay, yeah, the Converse.
so we're
Yeah,
out
back
there
in the
cleaning
day.
souls, what. So I
Mm.
did it. I've been doing it my whole life. So like now
Mm.
it's just but now it's gotten to a serious level.
Wait, come and show you something. I know you'd love this.
Away. So this is Joey. So if you don't know Joey he's an intelligent guy. He's I think he's supposed to be a rocket scientist or something. He's coming with the what we call can gets in Durban. This is
How's
a
my
can
son
get.
now? My son is at a Kruger Park with his bra. And then he's been at a Kruger Park since yesterday. It's now 10 o'clock. He only sends me a message now saying, Marv, Dad, yeah, we're safe now. But
Yo.
you left yesterday afternoon. Which look,
Yeah.
I need to clean these, bruh. You see these ones. This is last numbers. You know the last numbers. Do you know
Are
the
those
last
made
numbers
you
that
are they made in USA?
made in USA, son? Made in USA. The Converse that was made in USA. You see
What's
these
wrong with
ones.
it? Is it yellow?
Yeah, it's dirty. It's like
It's dirty.
like But you know what's the cool thing about these ones is that I have it for so long. So I basically wear it like maybe thrice a year, twice a year. I'm
Yeah,
safe. Today was really quiet. The road trip was lekker. I saw lots of quiet stuff. That's my son. He's sending me messages now.
he's lying, drinking.
Yeah, don't speak about that. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, so yeah, Jack Purcells. What do other
Away.
people say about a Jack
They
Purcells?
love it, bruh. So me, I don't. You know, I don't wait. I personally, I had Jack Lascelles. I gave them away because, like, every time I looked down at that shoe and I looked at that thing smiling back at me,
Yeah.
it used to mess with my mind, bro. Like I couldn't enjoy them. Like I looked down, the tech is happy. Like even if I'm not happy, I look down, the tech is happy. I said, nah, this thing's gotta go, bruh. It's
The one
gotta
with the
go.
laces or the slip on?
I had the lace up. I actually have one. I have a floral one which I found somewhere.
A
Like it's
slip
like a
on
cheese
or
boy. No, lace up, lace up.
lace, a lace up floral one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That
Oh,
I'll
you know
take them
that's
from you. I'll take
yeah.
those from
No
you. I'll
no no
sort them
no no
out.
no no no. I have other floral all stars. I know you'd like that. Also one
Away.
scores.
Check
Yeah,
this
you know
one. This
me.
I cleaned this in the week. Let me see if I can show you. Uh, I
Yeah,
can
I
show you
know
this is the
that ones.
before. I'm showing you
Yeah,
how
I
I
see.
cleaned them, right?
Is
Here's
that
the
be
after.
bruh, that one before is not even dirty, guy.
What?
That's how you roll.
They were yellow. You can't see it now because
Bruh, yes, my techies is way dirtier than that shit, bruh. Like all my techies is like dirtier than that.
you must drink them. I
Yeah,
clean I clean shoes, bro. I clean for my friends. I clean for
yeah,
my
yeah.
friends, bro.
I must. You must open that sneaker shop. You know
No,
that
I'm with
sneaker
it. I'm
shop?
on it. I'm on it. I'm
Yeah.
exclusive at the moment. That's what I'm saying. Bring your shoes. I'm exclusive. And
Oh, this
then
guy, you got alles. Melatonin. What is that thing called?
melatonin.
Melatonin. Melatonin. Melatonin.
There's Francine Watson. There's a lot of people. Can you see the comments there, bro? The people is
I
greeting. Can you see them?
I can't see comments here, bro,
Oh,
because
you're on
I'm
your
on
phone.
StreamYard. Yeah, and
All
I'm
right,
also
all
on
right.
StreamYard.
So
Yeah.
if you got any questions for Joey, I want to invite you to ask questions now. For me, I won't lie to you. The first time I saw Joey Rasdien, I knew of your name, and then I was watching the Pure Man. Literally, the first time I saw you was on the Pure Nazi show,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was listening, and I'll never forget the one. I'll tell you which one for me killed it on the Pure Nazi show, right? Okay.
I know which one you're gonna say. The beers,
Which
man.
one?
The beers in the bunny. Me and
The
Kim.
president, buddy. No, but I tell you which one it was. It was
What?
you were sitting in a VW was a
Yeah,
bus,
that's
and
my bus. That was my bus. It was my bus, bruh. The fleet line. Yeah, a
yeah.
VW, but I was so stupid to sell that bus, bruh. Yesterday, I had this bus.
Every
The
car.
blue one. The blue
Yeah, the
one.
blue one.
Yeah, that was my bus, bruh. And I
So
had it for
you
long, and that bus had a tent on the roof.
yes, it's a camper.
Yeah, the camper one. Yeah, and it
That
had a
thing's
stove inside.
ay, bruh. Ay,
I
we
shouldn't have sold
idiots.
that bus,
We
bruh.
idiots,
Garam
bruh.
idiots, bruh. Ish, man.
So do you remember the scene? You was there's a guy on the pavement. He's got crutches or something, and then you come out the
Yeah.
window and he's like, sorry boss, can you give me something? And you look at him and you tell him, dance, and I'll give you something. He says no. You tell him I'll give you a hog tiger. He says no. You're like I'll give you, and then I think you threw a 50 rand out the window or something. And he
Yeah.
said, and then he threw down the crutches and he started.
And we did stupid shit, bruh. I like stupid shit. Yeah.
For me, but that thing
Yeah.
is hilarious. But that one day, it killed me. I think it was just, I think it resonates because it's such a thing, bro. It's like
Yeah,
you
it's
see these
such a
guys.
thing by us. Yeah, also by us. Like we had this
Yeah,
other bra, he had a lang kop. That's where it actually the idea came from. Because the one time he's begging with the crutches, then the other time he's a hip hop dancer. Then we're like, but this bra. So the people that don't know him, they think he's in crutches. The other people think he's a hip hop dancer, a b-boy. They call it a b-boy. That's Brazil a b-boy. 1 week is a b-boy, next week is there with his crutches.
so
Plus,
that's
it
how it's
was those wooden crutches. You know those wooden ones?
the original.
Yeah, original. This guy asked, where can I find the Panicha movie? Come, I show
Exactly.
you. Here's it. There's it. There's it. Yeah.
Is a postal. Give it a postal address. You were in how many movies were you in? Bunny Chow, Blitz Patrol.
Yeah, I counted the other day. I was in 11 movies so far.
Yo,
Yeah.
right. If you were in America, you were gonna be something like
I was in yeah, 11 movies. I counted the other day. I was
yo.
looking at IMDb there, and I think I only got credit for like 5. Bunny Chow, Dollars and White Pipes, Bunny Chow, Running Riot, Faiki Sin Se Khat.
Faiki since gat.
Yeah, that was the one. Barakat, Material 1, Material 2, Blitz Patrol.
Yo.
Yeah, these others I forgot now.
Chico.
Sorry. Jumbo goes to Jersey. Yes, I got
Chico.
everything. Renee, I got everything in my house. What do you like, Club Drift?
You're just looking for love now.
Yeah, yeah. It's being single. You'll have everything in your house, bro. There's nobody else to spend shit on besides my kids. My kids is yeah.
So out
Mm.
of your 11 movies, which one was the most fun to make, bruh? Blitz
The
Patrol
most
looked.
The most Blitz Patrol was blazing. Yo, Blitz Patrol where we shot the R5s and shit, that in pump actions. So I only shoot in a movie twice. But then we had to go for arms training for the big guns.
Oh,
I wanted
shots.
Chris Forrest. Yeah, bruh. His gun was the best gun. He had like a Vector R2, some shit, sniper rifle.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing, yeah, you have to basically lay to shoot it. Because if you stand, you'll go back, bruh. You'll go
Right.
far back. So you have to, and you have to have like a move here to protect your shoulder.
Yes, yes.
Shoulder. Otherwise, yeah. I want a gun like that. So that, because that gun can shoot like, if you are playing for Chiefs and you're the goalkeeper, you're playing against Pirates, it can shoot past the Pirates goalkeeper. It can, like,
That's such a weird analogy.
no, okay, wait. That's a bit strange. Like if you play cricket and then you sit in a commentary box and the batsman is batting cock, then you can shoot a batsman. But that's still near. It's like, I don't know, it's 2 kilometers basically that thing can shoot.
Yeah, that's a proper sniper, bruh.
Yeah, it's the same rifle basically that that guy in a Hurt Locker use. You know the guy in Hurt Locker and in
Yeah, yeah,
American
yeah.
Sniper. Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of
There
those, bro.
you got a top fan, yeah.
Eloise. Hello, Eloise.
Eloise.
Yeah, she looks like she's from Sydney. Hello, Eloise. Yeah, I think she is from
You're just
Sydney.
saying things now.
Thank you, Eloise. Thank you for being so
I'm gonna
kind.
play a song now just to break the things. Tell me what music
Uh,
you listen to, bruh.
lots, but probably my favorite is hip hop. You know that I listen to hip hop that nobody knows. Like only
Okay.
maybe Loiso will know.
So you
Sometimes
listen to hip hop that nobody knows.
like Loy will know the hip hop that I listen
Of
to.
course.
The other people, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, this guy is strange. Yo, like he's strange. Sometimes Dylan, sometimes also I put Dylan on. But Dylan likes Kendrick Lamar. So I also like Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick Lamar one album is like one of the best albums ever. But I don't but he's not my favorite. He's
All right,
not
then I'm
like,
gonna play a I'll play a
don't play
sample then.
Kendrick.
I'll
No,
play a
no, no,
sample.
play. No, play J. Cole. Play J. Cole for
Bruh,
everybody. Yeah. If you have J.
I,
Cole, love
I
yours.
do not listen to J. Cole.
Love yours.
I live
Love
my
yours.
life as my age dictates. I
You
don't
don't
listen to
know.
J. Cole.
Okay,
Uh,
then play Gangsta Moment of Truth.
all
It's
right, let
kind
me
of
find
lonely
it.
at the top. Lonely at the top in whatever you do. You always gotta watch motherfuckers hanging around you. Nobody's invincible. No plan is foolproof. We all need to meet our moment of truth. The
All
same
right.
shiesty cats that you hang with and do your
I'm
thing with.
asking I'm asking Apple Music if it knows this song.
Moment of Truth, bruh, by Gangsta. It's number 8 on the album.
There we go. On number 8 in the album. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
This is a moment of truth for you
Moment
while
of
we
Truth.
chill.
Yes. Play it loud for the people. Oh, that's just the bridge. Let's listen to the last
Is
line.
it still
That's just the
more?
bridge.
Yo,
Finish.
that's dope, bro. Your background
Finish.
whispering just made it a little bit more intense there.
Finish. Because I don't have a voice for those things. Yeah,
Oh, you don't
I don't have a voice for rapping. Yeah,
scared to
but
spit.
I can spit though, but I'm a bit useless. Do you watch that rap battles on there's this bra? Yes, they call him the principal. Do you know that guy?
Yeah, I know the principle.
Yeah, that guy. He's a manier, that guy. I
For
would
for
like to spit against him because I got intellectual spitness.
So
White tricks
that's
in
what people don't know about you, but like people think, but if you've ever watched Joey, like you know what I like Joey. When I first met Joey, like I don't even remember meeting you properly. Like
uh,
meeting you isn't like really a thing because
yeah,
when you meet you for the first time, it's like you've always been bras. Do you know
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
thing?
yeah,
And that
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
ma-
yeah,
and that makes you an endearing human being, bro.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
dope. It's like
Thank you, sir.
because some
Thank
dudes
you.
when you meet them, they're like you remember that day because it's
Yeah.
he was a dick that day.
Please, if I'm a dick ever, you must call me out. But
Away,
please call me out. Please, like, no, man, Joey, you'll be making cut now. No, the least we can be is kind, bruh. That's the least.
away. And
That's
people
like,
don't know
yeah.
that you could be a rocket scientist if you wanted to be, right? I think your family is all rocket scientists. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
no,
watching
yeah.
you gotta have a matric plus.
Yeah, no, no. People, they must read. People must be able to read. Like, I'm sure most of the people that's watching us now didn't even know that song.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, you see, moment of truth. They didn't even know
Away.
that song. That song is like that's like one of the best hip hop songs ever, ever. Like when Jay Z and him and Jay Electronica and him they speaking, then they're like, "Who's the what?" Then they'll be telling you DJ Premier and Guru on Moment of Truth as gangsta. Yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
They will face you. They will face you. Mm.
Away. And you never used to do this thing. Like people don't, what people take like performing, right? People perform, it's a very serious thing. Like some dudes won't even speak to you before they get on stage or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
they want to sit in a corner and listen to
yeah,
something on their heads
yeah,
and
yeah,
whatever. Like
yeah,
me,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
ready. When I leave home, I'm kind of,
yeah,
you
yeah,
already
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you used to do this thing, which I used to love, bruh. When you used to stand there and before you go on stage, you used to say, and the thing
Give
is,
me
it's
a
not
word.
you never used to plan, right? Because you never used to
Yeah.
like do it as soon as you walk in. It's like they're about to introduce me. Give me a word, give me a word.
Give me a word.
And you're like, hippopotamus.
I miss those days though. That was the
And
best days. For me, that was my best days. That was the best days of comedy, actually. I miss those days. Because you can't. Do we still do that? Do guys still do? Is it like,
there's no
huh?
fun.
There's
It's
no fun,
work.
bruh. Like it's
It's
work. Nah, I miss those days where you go on, you don't know what you're gonna do, and then you ask for words, and then you dala there. If you die, you die. If you don't die, but invariably you don't die though. Invariably because that connection that you have with the audience when you don't know what you're going to do, the audience sometimes feel that, and
They know
then
that.
they go, yeah, and then they go with you in your mind, and then so that's why I don't like, sometimes I don't like big shows like the 3,000 seater shows, because you can't, you have to come with material.
Structure.
Whereas,
Yeah.
yeah, that small shows, you endear like I, for those people that don't know, haven't seen Richelieu, this guy emceeing, yo, you mustn't sit there. You mustn't know your shit, because I like guys like that. Like when they emceeing, it's like you don't really know what you're going to say, but you make the crowd feel part of, and you
Sure.
make them feel honored to be with us. And
That.
it's only in small places where you can feel that the crowd is like, we all on the same side here.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
in a big show, it's like, yeah, make me laugh, make
Yeah,
me
yeah,
laugh,
yeah. Everybody's
make me
like
laugh.
sitting there.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
me laugh. Whereas in that small, intimate spaces, it's like you take them on a journey. Like, and I've seen you take people on a journey sometimes. Um, and that's what I love. Like, it's very rare for people to be able to take people. Like, the last gig we did together was there in Pretoria by the Afrikaans people. You
I was
remember?
about to
By
say
the
that, yeah, we met at a really, really Afrikaans, bruh, heavily Afrikaans.
every
People were,
Afrikaans people. But we killed them though.
yeah, yeah. I remember that. Thank you.
Wait, I'm just looking for my yeah, guys, didn't you see my lighter? Oh, there's it. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
that
Afrikaans people. Yo, bruh. They were strange. They were very strange, those
they were
Afrikaans
strange,
people.
bruh. But they
Yeah.
accepted me. Like, it was weird. They accepted me. And then they didn't accept the Afrikaans dudes. Remember that shit? They were like,
Yeah, I
okay,
remember.
we
I know I
can, we,
went on first. I was like, no, guys, I have my children here. My children is here. No, Joey, you can't go. Hey. There's a one thing I like now where you can pull some sort of rank where you're like, no, guys, if I want to go first, I want to go first.
yeah, yeah.
I'm old now. Like, I got children.
Yeah.
Not that I can't go last, but it's just in certain circumstances. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm also glad that I went first, because it put them, the Afrikaans people at that there, we put them in a good space.
yeah.
Like, like, you don't come with your judgmental shit. We were fucking born in 1976 when people were dying. So don't come here with your privilege cock.
Yeah,
We've
bro, like
experienced both things. We've experienced apartheid, the lockdown, and boy
a
patong,
pandemic,
the pandemic. What is that? You remember in
chicken
the late
pox,
80s? Chicken,
measles.
alles, bruh. Alles,
That thing
fucking
doesn't even
alles.
exist anymore.
Yeah, malaria. We had balazia. Don't go swim there by the flay. That part of the beach is not welcome. You can't go there. Yeah, balazia. Yeah. Do we still get balazia?
No, those things die down. It's like names, not names. Also, like some diseases
Yeah.
die, names die. Like when last you met a Vera, like a young Vera,
Never.
or you don't.
Oh, fuck. That's kind of funny.
Like if your father names you something like Walter. If your name's Walter and you're 9 years old, your probably don't
Yeah.
smack you. Like he hates you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there's Muslim names like that also. Marodia.
Exactly. You know that, so that lady, if your name's Maradia, you can make cook sisters already. You can, you know how to.
Auntie Marls, she makes tamaleki.
You
Oh,
can,
coffee.
you know, now we left through Tamalaki.
Yeah, we love through tamaleki and brokens and chupas and everything.
Tamalaki is the most ghetto money making fucking
Thing
scheme
ever.
ever.
And boar. Tamaleki and boar. And it's always an Indian auntie that makes the boar. She cooks it there in the thing. And it's still warm in a packet, bruh.
Hey,
Then
hot
she
curry
dish it
powder.
into
What is that thing?
What? I don't know what they put in there, and then you put it in there, and then you. Yes. Do they still make that stuff? Boar. I'm sure
I
you can
think
buy it by the Pakistanis, though. But they might kidnap you. You must watch.
but
Mm.
but I'll be honest with you, like that thing that you're talking about where you just do where you just do the word whatever. I think that
Yes.
also that thing it resonates with me quite strongly
Mm.
because like you say when I get up I have one idea.
Yeah. And
Um
then you just
uh,
wait. Mm.
yeah, and if
Mm.
I'll say that one idea is my fallback idea, right? So I'm gonna
Yes.
say if nothing happens, I'll take this idea
Y-
and I'll send it to
Yeah.
you and then I'll produce. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right. I
Um,
hear you.
but the fact that I've seen you like take a word when you say hippopotamus, then you go on stage and you're just talking nonsense about random, and you're the king of that, right? You can go like in a wormhole, and inside the wormhole is another wormhole, and in that wormhole is a greenstone, and it keeps going deeper and deeper. And then all of a sudden you not even build up, you just go hippopotamus. Did
Yeah.
I? And you're
Yeah.
like, why did you say hippopotamus? You're like, then you tie the hippopotamus into the whole
It-
scenario. You're like, the hippopotamus is an example.
there was one time, dude, I will never forget. That's actually one of my biggest gags ever was when Trevor Gumbi said to me, speak about snails and ants. So he's like, yeah, can you speak about snails and ants? Mm. That was one of my biggest gags ever. Like I speaking about this about the ants, like they by the taxi rank and then they because ants is very kind. They greet each other. Like if you see a line of ants, there's bread. They carrying the bread back to the ant
They all
hole,
high five, right?
and then they high fiving each other. Who's it? Who's it? Hey, who's it? Don't go that way. Come this way. Who's it? Who's it? Like, and then there's an ant eater that's like a vacuum cleaner. Mm. If you clean the vacuum cleaner, are you a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah,
No, but in the snail, you know the snail. The snail, yeah. Like SpongeBob and SquarePants, Gary, the snail.
right.
Yeah, that was like, yes, that I enjoyed that because that, when you said that, and floxinoxyhilibilification, that's what Sumi said to me once, floxinoxyhilibilification and spelunking. They gave me
What is
this
that?
word called spelunking is cave exploring. And then when you go into a cave, you spelunking. That's cave exploring. That's what the Jackie Chinas did with the bats. Because bats you find in a cave and then they
It was
yeah,
Spelunky. They
they
brought
were
the virus.
spelunking. There's a real word, bruh. Spelunking. I'm not even making. I didn't know it's a real word. Some
Right.
Arab one said no. Floxinoxyhilibilification and spelunking.
And you use both. What's
Mm.
floxinoxyhilidification?
Who the fuck knows? But I use the word floxinoxyhilidification because if Americans tried spelunking, and then there was hillbillies that went there, and then that whole concept became a vacation thing. So it was hillbillies. Yeah, the Jackie Chinas. I can't say that word anymore,
You
Renee.
said it like 10 times.
Did I say no? I can't say that word. You can't say that word anymore.
Like me, I can't say like I was saying Fong Kong the whole time. Like you can't say Fong Kong anymore.
You can't say Hong Kong. No, bruh. No,
Spelunky.
that's like spelunking. Spelunking. Yeah,
Let's see.
that's it. A bad vibe spelunking in his cave. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
and that's a new word today. So tell me now,
Yeah.
remember you
Mm.
did I wanted to play Make the Circle Bigger,
Mm.
but I don't know how you feel about it. Tell me about that, but how did because I didn't know honestly didn't know that you were in that thing, right? Um
Yes.
the other thing, and I could kind of hear you.
Yeah.
But I was like, it could be anybody. Do you know what I mean? Because like I promise you,
Yeah.
like someone from
Yeah.
Durban could come
Mm.
here right now and start
Mm.
talking, and you'd be like,
Mm.
"Is that Rich?" No, it could no, yeah. So I was like,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
saw the music video, and I was like, "It's fucking Joey. How's Joey?" And I'm like, "Is it?" Because I was like, first I was like, "What is the song about? Why did they make a song called Make This?" It's not quite so. It's going under hip hop. It's coming under hip hop, but it's quite so-ish. And then like, and then showed him. Then I was like, it's a Josie thing because we don't. Like
Yeah.
oh, man.
Show
So
them.
how did that all happen? How you got
So
into that?
So back in the day, I used to do a HIV campaign. And we used to do HIV research, and we used to find out why people, why is, because you see, behavior won't change. Like behavior won't, people is gonna still champagne all the time. From the beginning of time, people were champagne. So
Blanking.
in there was belanging champagne in the bed guano. In the bed guano, in the bed guano. Bed guano is droppings from beds.
One,
Bed,
I know. And I was
yeah.
actually watching a documentary on pets today.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
What
Lekker.
I am.
I won't eat bats though. It's not lekker. Then, so what happened was we did this campaign called Eliminate the Element of Surprise. Scrutinize. Let's flip HIV to HIV
Oh,
victory.
yes, yes, I remember.
Yeah, remember that cartoons, right?
Yes.
So I was like part of the writing team as well, and we did research as to what's happening and what, and then we used to go through to universities and schools, and then I used to explain certain concepts like makwapenis and how which. So if you see the people in that era when we were doing HIV awareness, were scrutinized, that people is like the least infected people of HIV. Research has been done. It's
Yeah.
there.
Okay. People from
Yeah,
what's a penny.
Makwa penis. So long story short, JR and DJ Frankie and KO and what are they called? Tear gas.
Oh, yes, I guess.
You remember Tear gas? So Tear gas, JR and DJ Frankie and myself, we used to go around the country to, because JR and Tear gas was like big at the time. Tear gas was like huge at the time,
Yeah,
and
I guess.
Elvova Diranga, it was huge at the time. And then we used to go to all these campuses, and then JR was like, "Yo, Joa, yeah, he's DJ Cobbs, D Cobbs. Yeah, D Cobbs is one of the guys that made the most hits in South Africa." But Cobbs said to me, "Nay, come to the studio. We just want to put your voice down. Put your voice down. It's fine. Just come do a skit, like a skit for the album, and then put your
Okay.
voice down for this."
Okay.
And then I just put my voice down. Make the circle bigger, show them, and then they auto-tuned me. Then they're like, "Are we gonna make this thing up, right? You'll see." Then I was like, "Nah, man, guys, I can't even sing, man. Fuck, I can't sing, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, you're wasting your time." Next thing you know, they sent me the sample, and I was like, "Yo, I can sing, my bro. Yo. Yo, this isn't
So
quad."
you were, okay, so you weren't that committed to that. Then after that, you were deep.
And then what happened was I still had a sample, and then I played the sample to some of my brothers saying, like Loy and them, I don't know if you were there also. Then I was like, "Gents,
No,
I
I
did
was
the song."
undercover that time.
Yeah, I did the song. Come listen to the song. Then I like, this you did the song. Then I was like, but this is gonna be a pop song, man. Next thing you know, yo, I felt like Drake. You know the Tootsie's like, "Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?" And you go into the garage, make the circle bigger. You go, you wherever you go, make the circle bigger.
Yeah,
You go do a gig, people. You're opening music, make the circle bigger. I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
guys, come now,
The
come now.
TV ad does
Mm.
got that shit playing as well.
TV, Vodacom, en ik ken je wat nog niet, man.
Okay, so there's a good thing for you then. You
Yeah,
got
okay. It was
bigger.
alright. Yeah, make the circle bigger, show them.
And
So
then you
that's
did.
how I got involved with the Bakers, because JR was basically the guy. Him and Cobbs, they were
JR
actually
was
the
doing.
guy. And
Okay.
then Double HP was also on the song.
Yes, WHP was on there as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Double HP was also on the song. Yeah.
So they didn't want to do like a follow up to that, like I don't know,
I don't know.
tequila or something.
I don't know, my friend. That JR passed. I mean, Double HP passed away, so I don't know what
Kill the
happened
vibe.
there. Yeah. Don't make jokes, man. This
So
guy.
that, I guarantee you, right, someone's gonna make a joke. If the person's dead, they it's alright. You can't
Yeah,
make a
yeah.
joke.
Yeah, nee. Net double HP was a quite over. I think depression is real. People don't understand. Depression is real and generational trauma is real.
Of
So
course.
if you show some signs of anger and unnecessary, then I go to a shrink. Richelieu,
Yeah.
I'm a strong supporter of the
Mental.
psychological mind, mental mind. Like if you have sinus, we have corona now. You're walking around with a mask all the time to protect yourself. But your brain is more important. Why don't you protect your brain also? And then
True.
shit happens, and people is surprised. How did that guy do that? How did that person do that? How did that person do that? What happened there? I'm not discounting or trying to justify crime and shit. Or when shit happens. But you must always ask yourself, how did that come to that? Like if you have sinus, you go buy Sinutab. If you have a broken leg, you put on a plaster of Paris.
Right.
Now your brain is also broken. Our brains is broken. We've been in apartheid, guys. Apartheid was last week. Now we have this new things. Now we don't know how to deal with these new things.
But you don't
And
know when
then
your brain's broken, bruh. This is the
but you
thing.
do. But you do. Unfortunately, we don't have enough people in our communities to recognize it because
Oh yeah.
of the trauma and the generational thing and stuff and whatnot. Instead, your lighty does something or he speaks bad to you, then you so much shout the lighty, "Hey, why you little nonsense?" And what?
Right.
In the meantime, that is gonna stay with him, and then he's gonna do the same thing to his lighty, and then his lighty is gonna then why is colored people so dangerous? For instance, it's
Right.
generational trauma. It's like you can find the most calmest colored person ever in the world. That's a nerd. If you swear his mother, my friend, I bet you that lighty will kill you. I don't care who he is. If he's a nerd, that he's a half-his guy, and he's a colored bra, and he grew up there in
Right.
Newlands or in Wentis, and you swear his mother. Even if his mother is a crackhead, he will, what
It
is that?
depends.
That is, yes. That is like the same way we get green eyes and curly hair is the same way we will all react to how somebody speaks about our mother. And that's passed down into our genes without even knowing.
Yeah, but I think but you see, the thing is, like if you're walking around in a colored neighborhood, right? You can't be anything but normal. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
if you display anything
yes.
that is
Mm,
identified as not what we expect, and
mm,
you become a victim of, I don't know,
mm,
they'll tease
mm,
you, they'll literally call it to your face. They'll name you mad one or
Yeah,
homophobic
they
or
will. They will.
Nazis.
They will.
Um,
Malkop, or Malas there, or whatever.
they send you to the
Malas,
shop up, and no one cares. Your
yeah,
mother works at store, she goes to work every day. She
yeah.
comes back.
And the
She
light is
doesn't.
like nobody. It's like I had this brand at Jomo. He had fetal alcohol syndrome. I only found out like in later in life that he had fetal alcohol syndrome. And then we just thought, nah, most people thought, nah, he had a devil in him. Like, he has a gene in him or something. Nah, he must go to church and die predikant gaan hom help. In the
That's it.
meantime, it's alcohol fetal syndrome. And it's
Yes.
because his brain is not proper developed and stuff. But you can. Now we can. Now light is that we know light is that's got that's acoustic. Is it acoustic or acoustic?
Uh,
A two acoustic.
It's
Acoustic
not
is a
acoustic.
music, ne?
What is
A two
acoustic? What's it?
acoustic children. Children that
What's acoustic?
acoustic.
Autism.
Autistic, yeah, autism. Like
Right.
now you can see the autism. Like now you can tell your cousin, hey man, your light has got autism. Let's take him to Wentworth School. Like there's this other friend of mine. I don't know if you know Ricardo. He's a photographer. His sister is she's like, yeah, maybe 33, bruh. And she started a school, Woodsworth Warriors, and they deals with, yes, that's it, autistic children. So she Woodsworth Warriors, Wandsworth Warriors. It's called Wandsworth Warriors.
Right.
And they deal with cerebral palsy, epilepsy, children that is autistic. Like, and she's like younger than me, bruh. And she's got her own school now. She studied psychology and shit. Color girl. Studied
Yes.
psychology and stuff. And yeah, brilliant, 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 brilliant
So
school
like
that.
the information
Knipper.
is the information is there now. That's why
Yes,
it's a little easier
yes,
to like
yes,
you can Google something, but
yeah,
as a man you can't identify your own brain. Do you know what I
yes.
mean?
Okay,
Like
yeah, I agree with you.
you
That's
be
why it's
driving,
important. Mm.
yeah, you be driving in traffic. Like if you've ever been with a person, bro, he's a normal. Oh, then when he's driving, he's before
The anger
like
issues comes out.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Like I went on a road trip with what's the guy that used to be the schoolboy? What
Oh
does
yeah, I
he?
remember that guy, Scoop by Q.
No,
Yes,
no,
I
the other
remember.
one, the white guy, man. He was
Etienne
ah,
Chadlo.
Etienne
Etienne.
Chadlo. I
Uh,
went to, I think it was Snails.
uh.
That guy drove behind a truck. Have you ever seen someone drive behind a truck? You know when you drive on the freeway, then there's a truck. The truck's going at 40.
Yeah, yeah.
You were behind the truck, bruh.
He didn't
You
want to
got,
overtake.
you didn't overtake. You didn't.
Ah,
and I drive fast as a general.
yeah,
My man
yeah.
is going at about, and like I was trying to control myself, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, this is not normal behavior. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe like because if you get bitten by a dog, then you're afraid of dogs.
hey,
Maybe he was
bruh.
in an accident.
Bro, we got to the gig late. We left Joburg 2 o'clock. We got to the gig in Nelspruit after 8.
Ah,
Cause
oh, what's that? Dude, you know what I did once? I flew to Nelspruit. When I landed, I hired a car, went to go do the gig, told the people, no, don't worry, I'm just gonna go sleep. Then drove back the same night. Because I don't like sleeping. I only like
bravado.
sleeping in my bed. So
That's
then I
bravado.
was I drove back, bruh. I drove me and Dylan once. We did the Art Club Festival there in Potchefstroom. We drive to Potchefstroom. We do the gig. I'm like, yo, Dylan, I don't want to sleep here, bro. I'm gonna drive back. You must get the lift with the other people. He's like, nah, it's fine, Joey. I'll drive with you. That's how I roll, bro. You know me.
I don't know.
I do gigs in Sun City. Then we go do. I did one gig with Skumba in Sun City. And then I'm like, Skumba, I'm not gonna sleep here. Then he's like, no, but how can you not sleep here? Because that time Skumba also just started. I think it was like his third corporate gig for Vodacom. And then he's like, nah. Then I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna sleep here, bruh. It's fine. You can sleep here. You can get the love tomorrow. I mean, I'm driving back to Joburg because I
Oh,
can't
okay.
not sleep in my own
I
house, man.
see why you're booking yourself in to have talks because
Yeah.
there's something over there that needs to be clean. Need to sweep something out there, bruh.
Absolutely, Richelieu. I'm admitting it, bro. I'm admitting
That's the first step
it.
that's the first step to recovery. You gotta sweep it out, bruh. Saying
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
I don't like I want to sleep. I want to drive fresh. I don't want to. I don't want to. Even if you never drink, if you're tired, it's worse than being drunk. I
I
would rather be
understand.
with a drunk driver than a tired driver.
I understand. Yeah, yeah. I understand that completely. But
We have
I wouldn't be able to sleep though.
it's a thing, right? That's a very different. It's a very different thing, though. I've never.
There are, I think a lot in general.
Yeah, you
Just
must
in
carry your
general.
own shit, maybe.
If you're from Lesotho.
You
If
said
you're from Lesotho.
you need a psychiatrist. He literally said he goes to a psychiatrist to have himself
I
serviced
do,
every.
Renee. I do. I do. It's
Goes, does the oil
psychiatry.
change, use spark plugs, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like
we have
it's true.
we have like 1 minute left, bruh.
Yeah.
What's your in closing? What's your vibes for after the lockdown? Have you been gigging? Have you been out in the world so far?
No.
Yeah. So
No.
what's your are you only gonna get up next year? You think back onto stage?
I don't know. I really don't know. God bless us. God bless
Yeah.
us. It's in the Lord's hands.
You think there's gonna be a
Yes,
second wave?
we plan, but God plans better for us. The whole thing is, why do you think this happened? Because the world is cuck.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
It's,
it's like yeah, we need to get back to that kindness, community spirit. That's why
yeah.
social media, bruh, you can like 90% of the stuff on social media is bad things now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's true or not doesn't really matter. It's like
Yeah.
people just say bad things all the time, and
Like
because they think it's social media they can do it.
yeah.
No,
I
man.
just hate
Why
that I
can't?
must be afraid of my friends. I hate that. Like I can't greet you properly,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean. I must have a little bit of fear of Joey, of my
What
cousins, my
cock is
brothers.
that?
Insane,
That's
dog.
cock, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
I mean, like there has to be that respect factor. You know that
right.
respect factor where you go, okay, nah. My brother, although he's a year older than me, I must still. He's my brother and he's a year older than me. I must still respect him.
Yeah,
That's gone now.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wrap. What kind Alistair all the way from Australia? We're about to bounce, bro. This is Joey Rasdien. It started off with fun, and ended off with a message, which is you, bro. If Joey doesn't leave a message, Joey wasn't there. He has to leave you with something. He never leaves
Uh,
you on a negative. He's a dope guy. Hopefully we'll be able to jump on soon. I want to take you to Durban. Hopefully I can get you back. I can get you to the bat
ah,
center there.
so, hey,
Which if
that will
not
be
so much
amazing.
people. Yeah,
That will be amazing, man.
yeah.
I
I'm
want
just
to
trying to
speak
work.
about the Sydenham Heights.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Fuck everything, but nice, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week, Thursday. This is the meetup. Away.